Hello traders, welcome to KineFX Academy YouTube channel. My name is Akinola Kine, I'm the lead instructor. So guys, I want to give you this simple strategy in trading volatility market, especially volatility 75. You understand? So when you understand that trend is your friend when trading, you will become a profitable trader. And when you know how to follow the trend, it will really help your trading. You understand? What did I mean by how you if you really know how to follow the trend is that you may know the direction of the trend and don't know how to enter in that direction. You know, entry is a very big deal when it comes to trading. Sometimes your analysis is correct while your entry is wrong. So guys, I'm going to show you how you will dictate the trend and now you will give the trend a perfect entry that we also save you from losing your trade. So this video may take a few minutes, but it's worth it at the end. Just stick to the end of this video. This is not an indicators video, so we are not using any indicator at all. This is a pure price action and a trend strategy. You understand? A perfect way to get a trend line into action and make use of it to make money for you. You know, we have this technical knowledge about the trend that the markets move in a zigzag manner. That is impulse move retest, impulse move retest, impulse move retest, impulse move. And we have this knowledge that if we want to draw a trend line, we should make sure that this is an uptrend. For example, we should make sure that it's connected to lows. That is what make minimum of two lows. That is what valid the trend line. You understand? So that is something like this. 1, 2, you understand? And these three, we can make use of it as an entry. This is very right, but there's something that is missing here is that when does this trend line expire or when does this trend line become invalid? Because it is possible to have something like this. Does that mean it's breakout? Does that mean there is a breakout here? To me, the answer is no, and to some people I don't know, because you can't tell the market to keep respecting your trend line. The market doesn't see your trend line. That's what I always say. The market doesn't see your trend line. You don't expect the market to keep respecting your trend line. The market will do another thing. You understand? The market flows like water. It doesn't respect anything. So you are the one to create your rules, your pattern. So when the market give you patterns, you understand? So it's because the pattern has been happening. You understand? You will use past experience to treat what is really happening. That's why they said every moment is unique in the market. So same thing applicable when the market is in downtrend. It's for retest, impulse move retest, impulse move retest. I want to place our trend line. We make sure it touches this 2i. That is what validate these three this trend line. So the third touch is going to be our entry. So like I always say that the market doesn't see this trend line, so you don't expect this trend line to continue working. So the market may continue in downtrend and your trend line has failed. So this is what I mean. Assuming this is your trend line, the market has respect it twice, which validates it. The third time you have got an entry and something like this begin to happen. So which means the market doesn't respect your trend line again, or you see something like this and the market is still falling downward. So that is why I come up with this video, to make sure I explain how to trade with trend line, better way to trade with trend line that doesn't, no 100% strategy. I want you to get that at the back of your mind. You understand? So but good strategy must be able to give you results of at least 60%. There is no 100%, there is no 90. Nobody, if anybody is telling you 90 percent results, it's just maybe for a couple of days, a couple of weeks. You understand? But a long time strategy will give you at least 60%. A very If you go and read about the top traders, like the um like type of George Soros and co, their strategies give them 60% return, like 60% accuracy. So if anybody comes out to tell you that he has an 100% or 99.9% strategy, just know the person is just trying to pull in your leg, or the person wants to sell the market for you. So how does this strategies come up? We know that we said two highs or low make a trend line valid. You understand? So after getting something like this, so why is the trend line not withdraw? Like putting something like this and make use of this dot touch again. Simple. So that is what I always done. So I know it doesn't understand what I mean, but I'm going to explain to you in this chart. So now if you zoom in this chart, you will see that you have a very long downtrend. You understand? So if you put your trend line, you will see something like this. Let me use the chart on so that it won't be clear. So let me pick up the trend line. You can see this. You can see this trend line. We have the first touch and the second touch, but we didn't get the third touch, which means this trend line is valid but doesn't give us an entry because the market doesn't see the trend line. So you are the one that put the trend line there. Market doesn't care about your trend line. Now I can see another trend, inner trend here. You can see there's a first touch, here, there's a second touch here. As I was saying, so you see this third touch, you understand, it may fail, you understand, but if you go to smaller time frame, as the market come to this level, let's go and check something in 15 minutes time frame. Let's go and check something. You will have make some money. Okay, you can see this is the third touch. You can see so assuming you have an entry, this is volatility 75 in question, and you bank these pips, is a lot. Is a lot. You understand? It's a lot because I shrink the chart. It's a lot. You can see. It's a lot. So now let's go back to 4 hours time frame. You know that trend has already failed now. That's the trend line, not the trend. The trend line has already failed because it break out the trend line I picked and it continued the trend. So how do we cope again? You will redraw the trend. Now you will have this. I hope you are getting what I'm explaining. Now you will redraw the trend. You pick this and this now. So you have the another two now. So you pick this and this now. You understand? So this is the reason sometimes I always say that if you are picking trend line on 4 hours time frame, it is possible for you to actually use the close instead of the high or the low, that is the weak. Use the close. If you use the close, draw this trend line, you will have used this opportunity to make this money. Now let's go to 15 minutes time frame to see that trend. I hope you see my chart clearly. You see that when the price touches third time, price started falling back. So you will have keep this beep. This is 4 hours time frame. Imagine enter this on 15 minutes time frame. See how much you will have banked yourself. So redrawing a trend line is also part of using a trend line. So you can't just pick that too high and then rely on that trend line expecting market to keep tested your trend line. It doesn't work like that. You have to keep redrawing your trend line. What you should be always know to keep your trend line valid is you must make sure that your trend line has the touches of too high or too low. That is, this validates your trend line, and if it's an uptrend, it must connect two lows. So that is what should be at the back of your mind. So not that you should draw a trend line and be expecting price to keep testing that trend line regularly or every time. So guys, go to your chart, bring out what I explained, what just was. You have learned one of two things, apply it to your trading. You will know markets respect trend always. It respect, if you are using trend line to trade, you will be profitable a lot. It really helps, it works all the time. You understand? It works. All these big traders, they can't do without trend. You understand? Trend is your friend. A lot of, because trendline has been in the market for a very for decades. You understand? From the beginning of the market, that's where they have been using trendline, and it's still valid. So before this IC smart money concept came up, other block or other or something, trendline is an is an ancient strategy. So it has been working and it's still working as we continue working. So guys, I wish you happy trading. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. I wish you happy trading and always stay responsible.